Okay, it's time to do another sequence of these viewer comments and questions so I can get into more descriptive and more detailed descriptions of what's going on. So let's get into it. Let's see, how about hola? Hey, hola. ¿Cómo estás? It's my third day of dry fasting. I'm experiencing slight pain on my left side of the lower abdomen and back. Have you experienced the same? Sure, everyone does. If you've had a prior injury, so yeah, you're going to feel that. I would suggest that you probably had an injury in that area. You had an injury in an arm or a leg or whatever, and you'll have some pain in that area as your body, in deep autophagy during a dry fast, addresses this issue and tries to fix them. Okay, let's see. August. Can you swim in a public swimming pool during a dry fast for water absorption? It's important to absorb water through the skin. The skin is porous to water during a dry fast to help flush the extracellular matrix debris taken out of the cells into the ECM, into the lymphatic system to eliminate in the bowel. However, public pools are chlorinated, so you don't want to do that. I take showers when I dry fast because it's a soft dry fast. It's not a hard dry fast. You don't touch any water at all. And but I put a shower filter on the pipe out of the house into the shower head, and all the water passes through that shower filter and is carbon block filter. So it comes out of the shower, it's all the carbon out, so it's clean to use. I suggest shower lots. You know, it doesn't matter how many times you want to shower per day. It makes dry fasting a lot more comfortable. Let's see, how about, I swear when I'm in day one, I feel like stuff is trying to get me to stop. I think it's the parasites. Well, we kind of talked about this. These other organisms inside you want to tell you what to eat. If you're not eating that stuff, they're going to tell you to stop doing what you're doing to make sure you eat the stuff for them. Go on TED Talks and look at parasites. You'll see, I forget if it was Dr. Lee or Dr. somebody, talks about how these various parasites co-opt other animals and makes them do all this stuff. There's all kinds of interesting things on TED on this. I suggest going to that. Okay, it says here, 45 hours in my first dry fast and all good. I'm a walking billboard. Friends are stunned and fascinated. Yeah, you should be. And your friends should be as well. They should try it as well because, you know, this is pretty easy. It just gets a little boring because you're not drinking water, forces your body to make its own water. You're not getting hungry because it forces your body to use your fat cells, so you've got plenty of nutrition. You're not hungry, you're not thirsty, and you can go through this stuff. There's a couple of points at day 3 or 4, leading to 5, that may be a little interesting and uncomfortable because you'll get fevers to burn out viruses and bacteria and parasites. Then that'll go away, you'll feel better, and then, you know, it'll all be over in like day 7. It gets a little tiring, it gets a little boring. Okay, here's one from my friend Mooney out in LA. Great information, looking forward to hanging out together another 100 years. I've known Mooney for 10, 15 years now. He's a great guy, really an interesting character. But Mooney's got it. He dry fasts. He's going to be one of these guys like you, if you're doing this, to hang out with us after what's about to happen in about 20 years and beyond, because you're going to be young again. You're going to probably last longer than anybody else. Filonoff says that dry fasting will add 25 years to your life. So it's not about adding years to your life. It's being in the now. And if you can stay in the now by restoring your metabolic processes, restoring your physical body, restoring yourself as a protein-dependent restoration machine, by getting rid of the inflammatory agents like oxidized iron in the body, like the toxins that have built up over your lifetime, you get rid of that stuff, you really are home free for who knows how long. And that's the experiment. That's the Phoenix Protocol experiment. If you get rid of this stuff, how long can you last? We know how long you'll last if you don't. You know, that story's already been played out. Okay. Yeah, Mooney, I'll be there for you, buddy. No problem. Here's another comment from Gita. There is no trying, only do. And you are doing it, August. That's the yoga comment. There is no try, only do. Yeah, well, she's right. You don't try anything, you just do it. Okay, let's see here. Another interesting comment is, this is a pretty cool one here. This guy says that, some good response here. I got a few comments about this subject, so let me kind of abridge a few words to keep from being messed with. I mean, I can't talk about the C word, or the CV word, or the CAN word. Okay, so this guy says, so I've had a long haul coof for 7 weeks, and symptoms hit me very hard last Thursday, Friday, with severe headaches and sinus congestion, always on the right side sinus. I laid in bed and felt like not eating or drinking at all, period. I went online and researched this type of urge and discovered it's called dry fasting. Found your videos, watched a few, and said I'd try to make this to day 3. Well, in 48 hours, my headache, I had a strong fever, that's very common, and my body, but not my body, just my head. I get sleepy and slept until 11 a.m. the next morning. And here's the best part. I woke with no headache, sinus was cleared, a little shaky and feeling great. I broke fast out of boredom at 48 hours. I researched long coof and dry fasting and found that many videos of clinics in Europe have used long coof patients that are getting 100% cured by using dry fasting. Miraculous. Mahalo. Mahalo, brother. No problem. Okay, well, that's it for today. And like I said, I'm going to get crazy with this stuff. I have probably another day's worth of questions and answers coming up. So you just hang in there and tune back in tomorrow. I may do this monthly where I spend 2 or 3 days of just going over this stuff because it's important for people that have never been here to understand how successful people have been in dry fasting and curing problems and how easy it is over time to get into this kind of therapy. Anyway, I'll talk to you tomorrow.